This is problem number 147 from your trig packet. In this problem it says find all solutions expressed in radians. And it gives you an equation that looks pretty complicated. But the first thing we're going to do is we're going to say that theta equals 2t to kind of make it look a little more simple. Well, when I do that, that'll be 1 over root 3 cosine of 2 theta equals 2 sine theta cosine theta. Well, I can see that now this is actually one of our double angle formulas. If I pull that back out, I have 2 sine theta cosine theta is actually sine 2 theta, so I'm going to write that as 1 over root 3 cosine 2 theta equals sine 2 theta. And then I kind of want to get the trig functions on the same side because I'm trying to get this down to one trig function. I'm going to divide by cosine 2 theta on each side, and I get 1 over root 3 equals sine 2 theta over cosine 2 theta. Well, sine over cosine is tangent, so I have 1 over root 3 equals tangent 2 theta. So now I'm actually at the point where I can evaluate this, and I say that I want to figure out when does tangent equal 1 over root 3. Well, if I think back to the coordinates, let's say a 30 degrees coordinate for 30 degrees would be, let's see, root 3 over 2, comma 1/2. And 60 degree coordinate would be the opposite of this, which is 1/2 root 3 over 2. Which one of these is going to give me 1 over root 3? Well, let's try the top one. I would take sine divided by cosine. So sine is 1/2 and cosine is root 3 over 2. And so that would give me 1/2 divided by root 3 over 2, which would mean multiply by the reciprocal. And you can see that we're going to get 1 over root 3. So at 30 degrees is where we get 1 over root 3. So we're going to say that 2 theta equals 30 degrees. But they want this in radians. Well, it'd be 30 degrees, and then what's the other one? So that's quadrant 1. We need one that was in quadrant 3. So that'd be 150 degrees there. And let's figure out, so if 2 theta equals 30 degrees and 150, what are these in radians? So it's really 2 theta equals, that would be pi over 6. And then I need to write this. It says there's no domain restriction, so that's pi over 6 plus 2 pi k. And this would be 7 pi over 6 plus 2 pi k. Now what I want to do is I want to plug theta back in. So I have 2t up here, that's theta. So I'm going to say that that's now 2 times 2t equals pi over 6 plus 2 pi k, and that's 7 pi over 6 plus 2 pi k. So I'm going to multiply the 2 and the 2 together, that's 4, and then divide each of these by 4, and that'll be t equals pi over 24 plus, if I divide this by 4, that'll be 1/2, so that's pi over 2 k, comma, 7 pi over 24 plus, divide this by 4, and I get pi over 2 k as well for here. So these are my solutions for t for this problem that honestly looks pretty complicated to start.